Okay. Alright, stream should be going again.
Let's see.
Fingers crossed. We're so back. Good.
Might have to reload my Twitch. There we go. I got stuck with an ad right at the start, but...
Oh, yeah, of course. There we go.
But we should be good.
Chatterino just gave me confirmation. Okay. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
My
We're back from the dead.
problem child PC strikes again.
It's really just not living up to its name if it's not causing you issues at least once or twice a day, right?
My god. I don't know.
We're alive!
Just technical issues plague me in some cases, and I don't know how to fix them.
Oh.
It's fine.
Zeph's got it. Zeph understands.
It's just, it's gotta cause the problems. Okay. I sound okay. Alright. Let's load the game. There we go. Yay! Where even were we? Trouble in
I am also
Paradise.
trying to remember.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll see. It's been too long since I played it though, so I'm sure we'll catch up again soon.
Tavern was closed for some renovations for a little bit.
The last thing I remember
The
is the space
space
whale.
whale.
Yes.
The space whale that ate the sun.
That's such a cool
Star,
visual.
sorry.
Also, Steam fucking teased me with the fact that they're like, hey, so we got a makeshift plushie for Andu, or that little creature. I can't remember his name right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
Yeah, you got it right, yeah.
I eyed it up for so long, and I might still have it open in a tab.
He is adorable.
I love plushies. I'm letting my child heal a bit by getting myself a bunch of plushies. Anyway, hello. Oh my god, I just remembered that we met Clay last time.
I love Clay.
This delightful man's. Good morning. Good
Clay
morning.
is like a slightly more optimistic version of what I expect Gray would be like if he was human.
That's so valid. Man, I miss our D&D. I know it's only been a week, but... Good morning, Clay. Did you sleep well? I did. It took ages for you to fall asleep. I was too excited thinking about our adventure. Aw. Oh, right. They're going on an adventure together, aren't they? Because she's taking out a quest.
Going on a mission. The besties.
I love this team up. This is a fantastic team up.
The besties.
But I slept really well. Happy to hear that. Tia, did you sleep? She passed out right after she had some soup. You could just say you wanted a good sleep. I hope that Lady Cassiopeia would send me signs for my divine mission in my dreams. You can just say you had a good sleep, like, or you wanted to sleep early. Did she? I don't remember. Sounds like you slept well then. Anyhow, I see you had time to prepare the quest. Wonderful, let's get started. Let's take this one step at a time. Oh right, Clay was gonna bring us soup. I forgot about that. I want to try the soup. I hope you like lentils. To be honest, I don't know if I know what they even taste like, so I'm down to try it once. Like,
I've also never had lentils. What are they like?
I, it's the thing I always hear get memed on, but like, I'm always down to try food at least once.
And it's really good, like protein source or something.
Yeah. I left some with your purple friend and told him to keep an eye on it. Purple friend? Andu? Oh no. Thank you for feeding
Andu
my
ate the soup.
familiar. I need the familiar in my life, Dana. I need the plushie.
If you get him, just don't try to actually feed him soup.
No. He will go on the nerd shelf in my bedroom.
Yes, yes.
Of course. Did you two enjoy your soup? Very much. Clay is quite the talented chef, even though eating it did make me very tired. But what if he really wants soup? I don't think we should give the plushie soup, as endearing as that might be. Man. Valid. And Tia is a very good cooking companion. He put NyQuil in the soup.
Please don't drug the familiar.
Andu's having a good nap now. Like,
Oh,
actually,
good luck if you need any help with the drinks. Andu's out cold.
well, let's be honest. Andu drinks how many drinks that you have to throw away? I don't think we can put much into Andu that would affect him. It took a while to make, so we had a lot of time to talk. It was nice. Aw. What did you talk about? Friendship bracelets, I hope? Not quite. Many things. Like, I thought it would be fun to make her niece one of the little dolls my granny taught me to make. Shut up. God damn it, he's adorable.
Yep. He's far too cute.
The ones with the flower dresses and mini axes. Incredible. I don't have any siblings or cousins, but Tia said she's going to make little star lamps for my parents' garden. Oh my god, they're making each other's. Oh, god damn it.
They're too cute. I love them.
Is that so? He offered to cook for my family, and I can't offer to cook for his. My cooking skills are unimportant to my destiny. That's how I'm going to forever refer to things that I'm not good at going forward.
Not important to my destiny.
This is not important to my path in life. Like, he cooks, he does arts and crafts, and he loves animals. He is adorable. Indeed. We need more like him, IRL, please. Like,
We need wholesome himbos.
but I thought if I were to visit, it would be appropriate to bring some sort of thank you gift. And who wouldn't want some stars in their garden, especially now? That sounds lovely. Have you ever visited the Highlands before? No, not thus far, though I have always wanted to. Same. Same. When do we go to Europe? Please? Sounds so pretty.
Oh. Yes.
But, like, with what money?
You know what? Fair.
Or time?
I mean, apparently you can get some pretty decent, like, little, like, guided trips for, like, $1,000 or $2.
Oh. The temptation. Bucket
I mean,
list.
obviously depending on where, like, you know.
We add it to the bucket
I go
list.
on like those tea hikes in Japan where you just like walk through the mountains and stay at tea houses.
Oh my
I'm
god,
going to one of those.
I didn't even know those existed. Yes, please.
They exist.
Yeah, there's so much I want to go see eventually.
Oh, please.
I want to go see the redwoods in California as well. I don't even want to
Yes.
go anywhere near Los Angeles. I just want to go to the redwoods. I'd be perfectly
Yeah, why
fine
would you
living the
go to
rest of my
city
life
center
not
when you
going
can go
there.
look at giant trees?
Yeah, exactly.
Giant trees. Giant trees, people. I think I know what one I want to go to see.
Pretty nature or too many people? Like, our snow dragon building competitions are famous. That sounds incredible. I've never
Yep.
heard of those. Oh, but they do sound intriguing. Oh my god, you need to go. When I was young, one of my favorite
Let's see.
stories. Sorry?
Oh, sorry, I was just cheering her on for going to see it.
Ah. When I was young, one of my favorite stories, the Elysian told me, it was that of the ever burning flame. It is said to have been a gift from Leviathan to the first mortals. Okay, so like, why did I just immediately forget the Greek myth? Anyway, Zeph will know.
Fire?
The one who gave fire. Prometheus?
Yeah, oh my goodness, what was his Prometheus, I think,
Is it
yes.
Prometheus? Sick.
I think it's Prometheus.
I'm summoning Zeph.
He gives fire to humanity, and then he, I think he's also, yes, and then he's also the one that gets, like, chained to a rock and has, like, crows eat out his liver or something.
Yeah, okay.
For all of eternity?
Yeah.
Wild punishment, first off. Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, this was also along the same time as Atlas, so you know.
Oh boy. Sucks to be that guy.
The amount of crossover between Greek myths and current fandoms is like my favorite thing.
So much.
I need to just take a mythology class. I feel like I'd have so much fun doing that.
There's so much beautiful creative inspiration in the stories of old.
And every morning an eagle eats his liver and the next day it goes back to happen all over again. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
They were all just a bit silly goofy in the Greek myths.
Silly goofy haha. Yeah, they just had one too many to drink. Yeah, blame it on Dionysus. He's Greek, right?
Yes.
He's the Greek pantheon.
I think.
Yeah, okay. blame it on Dionysus and his wine.
Just basically anything having to do with Greek myths, and there will probably be an answer in chat with the amount of crossover that happens. It's slowly dragging me in. One day I'll just queue up Epic and then you'll never see me again and it'll be fine. But
oh, love that music. I actually just listened to the new Saga today. Mwah.
It's all about terrible punishments and being turned into animals and plants. Yeah. Yeah. I will, Zeph. You'll know. I think you'll probably figure it out.
It's okay. I will I'll be the IRL pressure as well. Do it.
Day's just gonna show up, and because Day has a key to my house, Day's just gonna break in. It's not really breaking in, you have a key. And just cue it up on the TV.
I'm gonna break in and just put it up on the TV.
I'm just gonna wake up to Day in my house with Tim Hortons.
Good morning. Here's your coffee. We're having a listen party.
You cannot leave.
Quite literally, it's your house. Where are you gonna go? With what car? I'm the one who drives. You're stuck.
She is the scary one of us too, to be fair.
I think I've said it before in here. It's like that meme that's like he asked for no pickles and you're just like the tall gentle giant and I'm like the short gremlin who's like, excuse me. Fuck.
You're like literally like 2 inches less than a foot shorter than me, I think. And
for context for all of you, I come up to Ren's like middle of their chest.
Basically the top of her head's at my shoulder.
I'm like armpit height. Yeah, I'm visually I'm at like armpit height. I'll roll up on people like, say to my best friend, you wanna go? I'll take out your kneecaps.
Yeah, I have to. I really have been enjoying
Ooh.
Ruthlessness, and I think I listened to the first 2 sagas and I really like them, so one day.
Well, I gotta get you to listen to the Cersei saga.
Yeah.
I love Cersei's voice.
I know a little bit about Cersei because there was actually this ebook series I was reading for a while that had to do a lot with Greek mythology. It was very cool. I forget what it's called. It's on my Kindle. Anyway. One day / thread.
Mythology rant aside.
Yes.
One day soon.
There's a reason I literally
Threat and a promise.
I think, yeah, I have the distracted tag on the stream. It's fine. I'm psyching myself up for it because I know I'll be gone when I eventually do. Yeah, okay, so Key and I are in the same boat. I know it's gonna happen. Like, I absolutely see the, like, fall ahead of me. It's just a matter of jumping. Like...
Yeah, that's fair.
But then it's gonna
Honestly,
inspire
all
so
that's
much
good.
more writing. And yeah, alright. And one day.
Yes, yes.
So back to the game. Along with it, he bestowed the power of elemental manipulation upon his chosen. I vaguely recall there being another version of one of his guardians stole the flame from him instead. I can never say that word. Blasphemous? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Hearsay
blasphemous.
is all that is. We should be thankful for the gifts he has given us. I've always wanted to pay my respects to the flame. It just so happens to still be burning in an ancient temple in the Highlands. Yeah, that sounds about right. Highlands are full of Celtic stuff. That's another thing I'd love to learn about. It's more about Celtic. Anyway. Keeping the hope of Asteria alive for all eternity. So I'm looking forward to seeing it in person sooner rather than later. And with a local guide, no less. Oh my god, yes please. And another rumor. I had something else to do with Leviathans. I forget what, I think. I can't remember. I've never visited before either, but once I went to the Autumn Glow Festival in Barkia. You can see the temple from there. Ooh, Autumn Glow Festival. This sounds right up our alley. Can we go? Please?
Yes. Please. I wish it were real.
What's that about? I'm sure he can tell you all about it another time. Please, let's get back to the quest. No, Tia, I want to hear about this.
Tell us in detail about the autumn festival, damn it.
I have one more question. Fine, one more. Oh god. Wait, I don't know. Favorite animal? Sure, that's always a fun question. I feel like you get fun answers with that. Why? I'm curious. Is it gonna be like cats or something? Please tell me. Oh my god, I'm not sure. I've never been asked that before. Aw. Oh, this is actually a great question because Clay would be all over this.
Clay's gonna jump in like, well, give you a detailed essay.
You don't know what your favorite animal is? No? Do the dragons count? Not sure if you want to call a dragon an animal. You're right. That would be blasphemous. It would also be correct and funny, but their egos wouldn't take it. Tia, we have to figure out what your favorite animal is. Yes. Why? It doesn't matter. Of course it does. Getting to know yourself is one of the most wonderful experiences in the universe. Okay, this game is just... It's fine. It's a lesson I need to hear.
It's good. So well written. Oh my god.
I know myself. And yet you don't know what your favorite animal is. But don't worry, we'll figure it out together. Doesn't that sound fun to you? It doesn't. But... Thank you. Oh my god. I like how you get more and more pages for each person.
Yeah, as they're in the tavern and talking and to you and other patrons, you just learn bits and pieces about them. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. She is a seraph residing in the Aperture, a stronghold of Cassiopeia. Her curriculum was full of history lessons about the world and the realms surrounding us, but apparently she never had enough time for self-expression and growth. I'm sure she'll get to know herself better eventually. Damn. Do you want to just like plaster that on my mirror for me, please?
Aww.
Clay deserves all the warm, fluffy blankets. May he always find the cold side of the pillow when he needs it. Agreed.
Yes, 100%.
Nothing quite hits like the cold side of the pillow, to be honest. Unlike that night where you just really
Songs is
need it.
so good.
I need to look into better pillowcases. They remind me of that later.
Okay, I will try to make a note. God, we have to live with each other again, and I could just have like a cork board and shove all these notes on it.
Yes, please. I'll just put it on
blackboard
the
in
fridge.
the hallway, just like remember this shit.
Because I've been meaning to look into like, I think it's like satin pillowcases are technically better for your hair, and I kind of want to get better about hair care.
Yes.
So
yeah, I gotta do that too.
now the quest. Yeah, of course. There we go. Should I add a quest about finding out what your favorite animal is? Yes, please. Yes. No. Don't worry, innkeeper. I'll put one together myself. Thank you, Clay. So I'm assuming you're going together? Unfortunately, I was gonna go alone, but Clay insisted on coming along. Why is that unfortunate? It's a very dangerous quest, and he's not practiced in the ways of a divine warrior. Could you imagine if he tried to befriend some bleak stalkers? That'd make for a fun story, I think. But if you really want to do this alone, you could just go by yourself. Just admit you're attached to him. Who would make her soup then? Exactly. Well, alright. That makes sense. Just Clay taking Tia to a petting zoo. To be fair, a petting zoo in this world would probably go crazy. Like, fun. So.
I don't know, the fantasy animals.
Plus, I need to meet one of those bleak stalkers. Never seen any before, and I can't wait to find out what they like to eat. They like
Clay?
they like to eat you.
You adorable goof.
Only if they're hungry. Could you at least try to be reasonable? I am. I love him so much. Local creatures can be very helpful. I know they can be dangerous too. Of course, it's important to have your guard up so you can defend yourself if they're scared. Alright, yeah, I can see the hints, game. Thank you. Generally, if you approach anything non-violently, they'll like you more. Maybe the innkeeper can give us some extra charisma too, so we can convince them to help us out. I could offer you some honey flowers as well. They can be very inspiring, even to bleak stalkers. We're going to inspire the nightmare creatures. Tia, the common sense. Meanwhile, Clay, unbridled whimsy. I think so, at least.
The perfect combination.
Right? This is ideal D&D party combo. Like, we like pairings that balance each other out. It makes for very good writing.
Absolutely.
I think so, at least. I've never tested that one out, actually. Peak dynamic. Very true. We could test it for you. Nonsense. We need to head into this knowing we'll have to fight our way through. The name Bleak Stalkers doesn't exactly inspire confidence in their hospitality. Not to mention there could be very well more dangerous monsters roaming the abandoned Everbloom. Need to refresh our strength and hope our mortal weapons will be enough to damage them. If that's a concern, I could offer you some citron. It's infused with divine properties that'll bless your weapon strikes. The little help from the dragons, no creature should be able to withstand you no matter how bleak. Citron can only be found within the Forbidden Valley. How would you even have access to that? Oh, you know. No, I don't. Anyway, moving on. I think both of your strategies could work. Strength and Citron will let you fight your way through any danger in no time. But the right mix of defense, charisma, and honey flowers might offer a more unconventional solution. Can you help us decide? I don't want to argue. Sure. God damn it. Thrown immediately into a choice.
Yep.
But I don't decisions. Fine.
Can't help you there.
God damn it.
Your own choices. There's no good or bad, only what gets you certain endings.
I kind of want to believe in the power of Clay's whimsy, though. But
And believe in the power of Clay's whimsy.
But this was also the place that mysterious motherfucker was like talking was all dangerous, right?
Oh, trying to remember.
I like how I just said mysterious. John. Now we're going by John.
John.
Oh my god, he's changed his name like 14 times.
Yep. You're not done either.
Oh my god. How many more name changes is this man's gonna have?
I promise it's all worth it.
Fine. I think we're gonna do Power of Clay's whimsy. I'm just immediately forgetting all of these, so I'm just going over them. Okay. Brain's taking a moment to catch up. This is fine.
All good.
I think this one will work. If we're gonna do defense and charisma. I believe. This one looks really pretty.
First snow
Yeah, with the honey flower in it.
is very nice. Yes. Like technically different stats, but they're close enough in color.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, look at the little... Love to hear a story about you befriending those bleak stalkers. Look at the drinks.
I love the drinks in this.
I want to live in a fantasy world, please.
Please get me isekai'd off into a fantasy world.
With all the friends. We just all run away from the stress of
Yes.
modern life.
actually form a guild.
This would be amazing. Or at the very least, how their teeth were no match against your armor or your pecs. Plus, this worked well for you last time, Tia. Let's hope I'll be lucky again. Fine, I trust your judgment, Innkeeper. Good, you should. Thank you for all your help, Innkeeper, but we should get going now. Indeed. Wait, why are you in such a hurry? Yesterday I met Fable at the farmer's market and they helped me pick out the right vegetables for the soup. And then they invited me to their barbecue on the 31st of Cassiopeia. Oh my god. Halloween barbecue?
Halloween barbecue.
So we need to make it back in time for that. You can always leave early if it takes too long. And what about you? What about me? You're also coming. Get voluntold. I adore the
You don't
art.
have a choice.
Yeah. I adore the artwork for the drinks. Me too. And apparently there's like still more I have to find, so oh boy.
Yup.
I have to work. You also have to eat. Saving the world is bound to make you hungry. You're not getting away from this. You might even have fun, who knows? I will consider it. Well, it's not a no. Let's hurry then. Let's. Innkeeper, can you let Fable know we'll be back in time? Of course, I'll let them know as soon as they grace my tavern with their presence again. Oh yeah, Grace should know too. I think she's bringing her famous fortune nuggets. Oh yeah, I forgot we now also know a character named Grace.
Yep. Grace is adorable.
You're going to socialize and you are going to like it. I'll tell her as well. I wish you a successful quest. It shall be so. See you soon. Adorable. Oh boy. I do like his whole costume design. It's pretty great.
He's Archie.
Greetings, Innkeeper. Hello, Archie. Good to see you again. It's always a delight to be here. It makes me feel like I'm part of something bigger already. I'm glad to hear that. Speaking of which, were you able to help those farmers out? Oh, yes. Talking to Fable was truly inspiring. They were so right. The farmers really had no interest in gold or other riches, so instead I helped them with reconstructing their lands, barns, houses, with my own 2 hands. I even got some blisters from it. You know what? He did it. Props to him. Like,
Way to go, Archie.
remnants of my first ever heroic deed. Very exciting and painful. Yeah. Now that I think about it, do you have a recipe for a drink that could help out in this specific situation? I want to be able to help every single farmer with ease. I want to lift the heaviest logs and steel myself for the most stubborn splinters. Oh, you sound so happy about his blisters. Go, you mate. Yeah. You're right. A drink like that is still missing from my recipe book. Let me think of something. Oh, thank you dearly. Speaking of new... new drinks. Oh, that looks cool. It looks like a helmet. That's really cool. With still tonic running through your veins, you can become the buff party tank of your dreams. Its cooling qualities mixed with surprisingly spicy aroma boosts your vitality to new heights and leaves you impenetrable to damage. That is, if they're even fast enough to hit you. Amazing. When I was making my way to your tavern, I walked past an astounding duo of adventurers, a stunning seraph and a massive half-giant. They were so utterly impressive. I aspire to be like them one day. It feels like I'm in a book, like I delved headfirst into one of the stories of my bookshelf. Magic and adventures surrounding me with every step, and unknown lurking dangers in the shadows. This is also exciting. But now I'm just daydreaming. Originally I came here seeking one of your magical drinks. Of course, what would you like? Preferably something that would help me defend myself from devious dangers like the splinters in my hands. The drink I had last time did. Well, I presume it did something, but those splinters were a real nuisance, I'll tell you that. All I can see is the Excalibur face. And that's gonna get, like, you, me, and maybe somebody else, but I'm not sure. I got you, don't worry. Okay, so we're trying new drink. We can try new drink. Key might have me. I think Key understood.
Does Key understand Excalibur face?
Excalibur face.
Now I have his dumb little theme song in my head, curse you.
Okay, but to be fair, that was a pretty fun show for me to start my anime watching journey on that only ever extended like once. Or like through like 10 shows.
I mean, the one I watched directly after that was Full Metal, so
I think I did the same
it kind
as
of
you.
did get a little overshadowed.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think it was Soul Eater and then it was Full Metal. I forget. It might have been Death Note and then Fairy Tail, I think, afterwards.
Ooh, fair.
Mostly know it from Soul Eater. Yeah, that was the reference I was making, so we're good. Okay, drink. I missed Andu putting his sign up, but I think I made the right thing. The thing isn't
Almost.
glowing, so it's not quite there. Oh wait, I need more points in this. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Protection against your arch nemesis splinters. Here you go. I can already feel my skin getting tougher. Helping people grow calluses is my secret party trick. That's quite a party trick. Maybe I should bring my friend here someday. Your drink mixing magic is quite peculiar, really. Oh, your friend? Is he from Windmore as well? That is correct. I've known him since we were kids. Mostly due to our parents being of similar wealth and influence, I think we were kind of chosen to be friends. We decided to write each other letters when we're not here in Zenith. He's actually in kind of a dire situation right now. You see, he's a diplomat deeply involved in the whole Drea mainland negotiations. Due to him nearly getting kidnapped during his last business trip to Diria, he's decided to fire his entire personal security crew. Oh. Damn.
Buddy.
That doesn't seem like a good move, but alright. If you ask me, his reaction was a little over the top, but I don't interfere with decisions, so yeah, Key. What? So you almost get kidnapped, so you fire the people who probably prevented that? I'm confused. Now, he doesn't have any bodyguards, and I would like to help him. But honestly, I have no clue what I should do. He definitely doesn't need my money, just like farmers didn't. Oh boy. It's got more than enough of it as it is. I mean, if you're brave enough, you could volunteer to be his bodyguard. Splendid idea. I like how you think, innkeeper. But I don't know if I'd be strong enough even with your magically infused drinks. He might need more protection than I can offer. Well, I still do that thing with the quests. Oh, you're right. I could just hang up a quest on your pinboard. Yeah, like the pinboard that's over here with the letter we still haven't opened. Damn, this bad thing almost happened. Better get rid of the people. Made sure it was a thing that almost happened. Yeah. Yeah. The decision making there is a little bit questionable, but it's fine. And then some brave adventurers will offer to help us out. My friends mean the world to me. I would never forgive myself if something happened to them. So you're looking for the best bodyguards in Zenith? Absolutely. Well, I already have some folks in mind that are more than qualified to do the job. Let's just hope my quest writing skills are enough to attract the right people. Do you write a lot? No. Yes. Sometimes you do. You sound like me whenever my parents question me about it. I love to write stories about cunning and courageous adventurers. Somehow they always manage to get out of the most dreadful situations by cheating death multiple times. But that's, well, writing doesn't fit the image of heroic adventurer himself, does it? Why would I dream of other people's journeys if I could live the tales myself? You've got a fair point. Also, it's always easier to write about the things you've experienced firsthand. Absolutely. Well, I can't wait to see my friend again and help him out. I'll be more than prepared. Fable also offered to teach me how to use a bow. That's amazing. How could I say no to such an enticing offer getting taught by the Fable of the Ashen Grove themselves? It's more than I could ever dreamed of. They also mentioned another friend of theirs, an imposing Volcacan lady named Lynn. I think.
Vukakin is, I don't know how I've been pronouncing it.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird to say it aloud compared to just reading it, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's a little odd of a word.
Do you know her by any chance? Oh, Lynn? Yes, I know her quite well. She's a regular. Yeah. We like Lynn here.
Yes.
A regular? Oh, innkeeper, you're just full of surprises. This tavern is full of hidden treasures. Apparently, Lady Lynn is bored because her newest protege is on a mission and hasn't returned yet. So she'll be joining my training with Fable. Oh, you're in for a ride. Yeah, it's probably good we gave him the steel tonic then, huh?
Yep.
Why do I feel like teacher, like Azuma is about to show up like
Zumi's gonna show up, just beat him up.
I need to reread Full Metal Alchemist. I think I'm just gonna reread it.
Fair enough.
I own them all. Like, this is why I own them all. How thrilling, I can't contain my excitement. But for now, I've got to think of the right words for the job posting. Don't worry about that. Assembling quests for the patrons is one of my services. Really? That would be so helpful. I got you. You'll have the perfect crew of bodyguards for your friend assembled in no time, trust me. Thank you so much, and also thank you for the drink. Coming here is always a delightful source of inspiration. I am always happy to help. Until then, innkeeper. See you next time, adventurer. Oh my god. Hello? Oh.
Oh, yes. 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 Hi.
Uh-huh. Hello, how's it going? It's fine. I'm so.
I love him.
Yeah, Zeph.
I love him so much.
Zeph is me. Hello.
Yeah. We're all on the same page here. Hello.
Uh, excuse me, that character just actually made me speechless for a moment.
Hi, friend.
Hello. Come on in. This whole aesthetic is a mood and a vibe, and I'm kind of in love with it. The chain wrapped around his horn attached to his earring, their earring.
Yes.
What is this? This is so cool.
It's been a while since I've played, but I'm pretty sure this is he, him.
Okay.
So you go with that.
Okay. He looks like a charismatic motherfucker. That's what's about to happen, isn't it?
I was holding a musical instrument. That is a bard if I've ever seen one.
Hello, come on in. This is a cute little tavern, I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't that convinced from the outside, but the interior is really adorable. Musician too? Bard? Yeah. He's got those bard vibes. I'm glad. Are you accustomed to more opulent exteriors? I have no idea what that word even means. For sure.
Opulence, like expensive, fancy.
Okay. But I do enjoy the cozy feeling of a simple tavern. You know, it's good being away from the hustle and bustle of the big city sometimes. I get that. Are you new in town? I am. How did you know? It's been a while since I last saw a phantasm around here. That's all. I just took a guess. Ooh, I never even heard of that type. That's cool. I see. I came here straight from the capital just to get a moment to breathe. You get me? Oh, I do. That's why I settled here on the outskirts of Zenith. This town is big enough for me to never run out of work, but small enough for me not to feel overwhelmed. Yeah, exactly. So, you run this business in Keep? I love this guy already. So much. Hello? I just noticed the stars on his hand. That's cool.
Yup.
That's such a cool...
I get it, Zeph.
I
think
just
it's
saw that
something
message.
about the general build that gives that vibe. And you know what? We love him for it.
Just gender. Got it. Understand. Correct. Just me, my familiar in this tavern. Oh, and all the regulars who come here, of course. Of course. And with whom do I have the pleasure today? Perhaps one of my next regulars? Who knows? Maybe. Oh, you sassy bitch.
He's such a sassy
The
bitch.
fucking music kicking in.
Yeah.
Voyage. Oh, shut up. Of course your name is Voyage.
Yeah.
But you may call me Voy. Oh, you flirty bitch. Alright, yep.
Yeah.
Alright, Voy. Got it. What can I do for you today? Well, I mean...
The way this man would make an absolute fool out of me.
Yeah, the way I need that, like, I need flushed as, like, a expression I can turn my PNG tuber to.
We need it. Hello.
I can never tell when I'm blushing, but I think I am. Well, I mean, a drink would be the way to go, I suppose. Wait, don't tell me you haven't heard of me. Not yet, I'm afraid. I don't want to offend him, but I want him to kind of go on a rant. I haven't heard
All
of you.
up to you.
Tell me more. I suppose I should have? I'm the Voy, the famous bard. Yeah, okay, there we go. I love how his entire vibe and existence demanded Voyage to be spoken with an accent. Am I saying it with an accent? I probably am.
In my head, I definitely like interpreted that playing through this like voyage. Like
Okay.
it's like definitely definitely put like a spin on that when he said
Voyage. Voyage.
that.
Yeah. Ring any bells? Nope. Well, I guess you'll have to get to know me then. There's the answer I was going for. And what a better way to do so than a fine drink made by the finest innkeeper. You're a real sweet talker, aren't you? I guess I am. Oh my god. This man. This man's like... Is there something specific you would like? No. Surprise me with something that'll make me even more irresistible like a Prince Charming. I don't think you need that. I think that's dangerous for everybody else if that happens. Like...
That's a public danger.
Like you're about to become a public threat just because I made you more charming.
An absolute menace.
Oh no. Oh god. Spoken heart. This is dangerous to give him, but you know, here we go, I guess.
I'm like giving the bard a charisma buff. Like.
Uh-oh. Also, I'm hearing the sounds of the drinks being poured, and I'm thinking of Sunhaven.
Yep.
Because the juicer
I'm
sounds
playing
like,
more of that today.
yeah, that might happen after stream. Later, potentially. We'll see.
You see, I'm just putting it out in the world. I will be playing it regardless. So if you decide you want to play it, you just let me know. If not, I'll play it anyway.
I do potentially have gaming plans tonight, so if they don't work out, I will let you know.
Sounds good.
With toxic, once toxic's off work. May this drink give you an untwistable silver tongue. Oh no. Oh, this is good. Nearly as good as my musical talent. I have a feeling this drink might influence your new performance. I think we just started a new fad. Like, I think. Will it boost my charisma even further? You'll have to wait and see. Let's just say you might want to come back afterwards to get another drink. Oh, now you're teasing me. How about you tell me more about you now? Didn't you want me to get to know you better? Okay. Hold on tight to your counter, innkeeper, because I'm about to knock your socks off. Bring it on. The way that this would work.
Right?
The way somebody just has to be like...
shame the way this would work on me.
Like, somebody just has to walk up, be sassy, flirty, and I'm like, I'm in. Like...
It's the confidence and the sass. It's like the confidence without being annoying and arrogant. Very fine line. But my god, is it great when someone does it right.
So right in front of you is the one and only boy. Traveler of lands. Quintessential bard behavior? True.
Yes.
Stealer of hearts. And the most famous bard in all of Pessoa. Not only because of his immaculate talent, but also because of his good looks, I might add. I'm fairly impressed. Nah, we get rid of the middle word there.
Yeah, it's just...
Of course you are. Might ask for an autograph later then. But what brings you here, boy? As I said, I just needed a breath of fresh air. A short break from the big city. Is it hard being famous? Not really, no. Maybe a little bit sometimes. Aw. But making music and performing is my job, and I absolutely love it. So it's not a big deal, really. Just makes me cherish the quieter moments. Makes sense to me. It'd be cool if I kept you in your familiar company for a bit. Yes. Who would say no to that? Okay, he, him. Oh my god, Arcana the Sun.
Not the way I just had to like change my VTubers cutoff because the kids upstairs are stomping on the freaking floor.
Oh no.
The vibrations were setting off the VTuber.
I feel that. I think
The-
we
the
both understand
PNG
that.
Why must you run marathons in the house?
Voy, short for voyage, is a famous bard working the capital. He needs a short break from all the fame and troubles of being a musician comes with and ends up here in Zenith. He's a particularly flirty fellow, though he falters when you happen to match his energy. Same. It's a signed picture.
God,
oh
I never
my god.
noticed that.
It is.
I never even noticed that.
It's
It is
a
a signed picture.
Look at it. He's got a heart in his signature. Look at the flowers. Nah, his is
Oh
like
my God.
Instagram photoshopped as well. Because it's got the flowers and everything.
Oh my god, I love him.
I need Bea to come back as well. Please. Alignment,
Oh, I love
chaotic,
her.
good. The perfect alignment, let's be honest.
It is the best alignment.
Specifically autographed for your little book. He did. This.
Oh my god, he's a cheeky little bugger.
And it works.
Yeah.
Absolutely, make yourself at home. Nice. Who the fuck? Hello, traveler. What can I
Oh.
get you? I love this design.
This one,
Them?
believe it or not, this one is actually a nod to a real life person. And I noticed this immediately because I haven't come across them, but I realized you're not on TikTok, so you wouldn't know. There is a person on TikTok who dresses up like this and pretends they have, and like all the videos they make are like you've just walked into their little tavern. So you'll be like scrolling and one of their videos will come up and it'll be like, oh, hello traveler, and he pretends to like serve you a drink and he gives you like little inspirational quotes or like encouragement or something, and it's the cutest goddamn thing ever. And I love him, and his name is Quincy.
Amazing.
I also noticed that he's got like half as many fingers as like the normal human hand because he's got like something. I think it was like a birth defect or something. Like he's got like he's got like 2 fingers and like a thumb on each hand or something.
Oh, interesting.
He's so wholesome and I love him.
Key apparently knows.
I learned how to fancy hot chocolate was made by him. Yes. Yeah. Sometimes his videos will also have like tutorials on how to make certain drinks and stuff, and it's just so cute.
We need to make the Dylan Hollis, that one drink you and I both wanted to try, that homemade eggnog, to see if we'd like it.
Yes, that too.
We need to do that. Just come invade my kitchen, have another baking day with me, please.
Yes. We will plan that. We must.
Anyway, his whole aesthetic is cool. I love his tattoos.
Right? And that's actually really on point for how his actual, like, he actually genuinely dresses for his videos and stuff. Like, it's actually identical. Like, it threw me for a fucking loop when he showed up in the game, and I'm like, Quincy, hello?
Usually it's my role to ask that, but given the circumstances, I'll humor you. Okay, so this entire thing is a nod to this guy, isn't it?
Yeah, and I love it.
This is my tavern. It has come a long way. Love the color of walls. A new coat? It's been a good few years since my last renovation. But yes, I thought it time to accept some change into my life. Thought so. What is life if not the constant changing of self? How I missed your endless wisdom, Quincy. Okay, that's awesome. I can only imagine innkeeper. You look like you might be in need of a refreshment. How about a drink? Yeah, long journey surprised me with something as charismatic as your little establishment. I do know, I mean, Day showed me another one of the character crossovers, but this is apparently based off a real person, so that's also cool.
Yeah, this is actual person crossover. But yeah, I guess you do know the fictional person crossover that will happen eventually.
Like monster prom people showing up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
I also lost my mind when that happened. It's like, hello? What are you doing here?
Here you go, liquid charisma, my specialty. This tastes magical. Seems like you've improved a great deal since last time. Practice makes perfect, after all. Indeed. So, what brings you to this corner of the worlds? Ah, I'm looking for the feathers of a peculiar little bird. They're said to only reside in this neighborhood, or this continent, rather. What bird? The golden loon. Ooh. Loons are cool. I've always liked loons.
Yes.
They're haunting sometimes in the morning, though. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Loon calls are
The calls
like,
they make.
oh. There's something off about them. I don't know. It's very cool, but
They're
like,
very distinctive.
it's unique. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but the golden loon, they're quite beautiful to behold. If I were you, I'd look for them near a big lake. That's where they usually hang out. But only in Fasoa? Hence why I came all this way. Oh, plumage of gold, glistening in the lights of day. A traveler's bold. That would be a very poetic way to greet them. Tell that to the stupid song of Vigor Guild. Oh? Is there some sort of guild annoyance happening here? They didn't like
Boys
it?
got beef.
Nah, they don't like anything that isn't mainstream. Aw, that's rude. Like subtext. Isn't that what lyrical works are all about? Pouring your heart and soul into something for others to take in? And only if you push away the layers and read between the lines you'll find the true meaning? Exactly my thinking. It's just that now I'm afraid that they'd laugh at me. Aw. Or remember me as the bard without a heart, all because they don't understand. You know, there's nothing wrong with being afraid. Fear can sometimes keep us safe from danger. But something to keep in mind is that fear does not stop death, it stops life. Do you enjoy your art? Yeah, and I want others to enjoy it too. I, for one, greatly enjoyed your Golden Loon haiku. Me too. Oh my god, you just spoke that line punctuation. How did you do that? Bards. Anyway.
Yep.
Shouldn't base your value on whether people like what you create or not. There'll always be those who don't get it and those who find themselves in it. Do it for the people who appreciate your art, but most importantly, do it for yourself. That's one way to look at it. You know, I imagined all of this so differently, way easier for sure. Moving from Chagarin, the smallest of towns, to the big city, I always dreamt of joining the Sov Guild, alright. And then they promptly rejected me. That's rude. But I'm Voyage, and I don't give up on things. I don't give up because of things like that. I don't need a guild to get out of here and share my music. All I need is me and my Hagium? I think.
Yeah, that one I'm not so sure how to pronounce, but I know it is the name of the instrument he's got.
Oh, that's what that is? Okay.
Yeah. It's an Asiatic type of string instrument, I think. I don't know from where.
That's right. I've seen many people spend too much time giving attention to those who will never understand them. My 2 cents: live for what you believe in and allow others to make their own decisions. That's what I'm doing. Good. But unfortunately, I have to leave now. Gotta find those loons before it gets dark. It was nice having you around, Quincy. Until next time, and don't forget, take care of yourself, Innkeeper, and be safe out there, Voyage. You too. It's from Korea? Okay, cool.
Oh, cool.
Nice guy. Yeah, he's an old friend. Didn't know you do friends. Perhaps we could be friends too, Innkeeper? Not yet. Oh. Maybe one day. But I want to be friends.
I want to be friends with him now.
Oh, this is a combo. Welcome back. Quick and keep your strongest drink. This is an emergency. What happened? Oh. Hi, Baya.
Terrified.
It's absolutely urgent.
Oh, yeah.
Relationships are
I
on the
heard
line.
you. I heard you were missing her.
Yes. Indeed. Not lives? Listen, Innkeep, I'll tell you the story, don't worry. But you gotta be a little patient because Baya really needs a drink first. Yes, please. Oh, no. What do you need? Same as last time? Oh, that one was really delicious. I'd love to taste it again, please. Baya gives me the same vibes as Napstablook. Does that make sense?
You are it didn't cross my mind, but now that you've voiced it, you are absolutely right. That is Napstablook in a different font. You are correct.
Got it. I'll give you something that'll make you feel as sturdy as tree bark again. Okay. Frozen Lagoon. I really have to at some point actually play through Deltarune. Or at least watch a playthrough of it.
Please do. I love that. Been waiting on the 3rd chapter for like 3 years. I don't know how long it's been actually, I've lost track.
That's the one I want to make, right? I think. Yeah.
Anything with max defense will work.
Okay. There you go, my strongest drink to the rescue. Thank you. This is good. Yes, there we go. Oh, thank the dragons. The pause made me so nervous. Really thought they would mess it up. Excuse me. Thanks for having so much faith in me, Una. You're welcome. But Baya, are you really feeling better now? Yes, at least a little bit. That's good to hear. Please fill me in on the situation now. I've never seen you this upset, Baya, and you have to endure the Bloom Tide Festival every year. Excuse you, Una. Yeah. You're right. So, I have this group of friends. Uh-oh. They're girlfriends. We 3 have been inseparable for at least a few centuries. But now... Oh no. Oh no, what happened? Very insensitive to ask an emotionally vulnerable and sweet girl what's happened, what's troubling her Innkeeper. Look, I didn't ask. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. It's okay. How about I tell them what's going on, Baya? So you don't have to strain yourself. Thank you. Okay, so Sweet Baya over here has a long-lasting group of friends, right? Right. They're a trio, inseparable for at least a few hundred years. Yep. And they're adorable trio, might I add. The swamp monster, the banshee, and the Mary Morgan. Oh god. I have a bunch of rumors about this. I'm imagining the
That
worst.
you do?
Ah, yes, the Mary Morgan, the wrathful spirit that is known to drown men. I've heard she doesn't really differentiate between genders, though. Yep, that's right. Well, you know what? At least it's everybody's an equal chance drowning.
An equal opportunity killer.
Yep, that's right. Anyways, the Mary Morgan and the Banshee are a couple. So I figured. Have been for a while. I recall them coming by once or twice. But now, how should I put it? They're in a domestic dispute. Oh god. For some reason, the two have completely stopped talking to each other. Oh god, is this the rumors? Are we gonna have to, like, figure out somebody to go figure their shit out? Rehiring a marriage
Maybe.
counselor? Is that what's happening?
Maybe.
They even refuse to show up to Baya's monthly tea parties, insisting they'll only come if the other isn't invited. Why? I don't know. It's like they don't like each other anymore. Aw. And soon they won't like me anymore either. It does smell like a breakup. That's not... okay. I know in theory what that's supposed to mean, but I feel like I'm gonna stumble trying to say it. Catastrophize?
Catastrophize, I guess.
Okay. Don't tell me they're pulling by in both directions. Seems like it. I don't want my friend group to fall apart. People have always left me because I scare them. I don't want them to leave me too. No! No, I'm sure they won't. Here we go. Yep. Yep, because we had, like, a bunch of things about... Pretty sure. Yeah. Banshee. I had something about the... Yep. Mary Morgan, there we go. Say something, innkeeper. Ah, God. Oh, God, I don't know.
Yep. It's a tough choice.
I feel like I've heard both of these in a situation like this, and it's like... don't know which is better. I did crap. Didn't listen to them, but what if they are right? What if they do break up? What if they really leave me? Oh god. I just wish there was something I could do to help them. Voy, just jumping in. Might add my 2 cents real quick. Toughest choice so far, yeah. Hi, I'm Voy, that's short for Voyage. You may have heard of me before. I'm pretty famous. No. Doesn't ring any bells, sorry. Aw. Anyway. So, Baya, that's your name, right? Mm-hmm. What's keeping you from getting to know other people? Like, you seem really chill. Una's kind of pissed, yeah. Well, usually everyone's afraid of me, but the innkeeper has always been nice to me. I trust them. And I've known Una for a while now. Didn't she pick endangered flowers from your backyard last time you met? Yes. The bouquet was really cute. I know, right? I didn't expect that to go that way, but okay. You meet a lot of people when you travel across the lands looking for potential clients and work. And honestly, I've seen stranger creatures than her in my years of an adventurer. Baya is also really cute under all that moss and kelp. Oh. I mean, you might look a little terrifying, that's true, but maybe you just have to figure out how to get through to people. I'm sure they want to be your friends. I don't know about that. Usually they try to burn me. Aw. Luckily I don't scar easily. Ooh, what a nice metaphor. Might have to use that in a new song if you don't mind. People hurting you over and over again just because they're afraid. Exes leaving you, but you always manage to get over them. It's not a metaphor. Oh no. Once every few moons, people surround me with torches and pitchforks. Oh. Ah, well, that's unfortunate. You don't say, kid. This is going fantastic. But honestly, I know how you feel. Sometimes facing people is terrifying when you feel so different. There's always something to love about everyone, like my handsome smile or enchanting voice. Maybe people would enjoy my spa. Yes, we need to send more people to buy a spa.
Exactly.
The trauma in Baya's eyes, oh god. Oh no. You run a spa? That's fantastic. Yes, you should come visit sometimes, Voy. That's short for voyage. Oh my god. The full title. That's fantastic. Just Voy is fine. Do you want to come too, Una? I'd love to, yes. Nothing more soothing for my old bones than a nice swamp bath. Do you get a lot of customers? No. None. Maybe I can change that. Let me advertise your spa at my next performance. I would love that. I like this team up that's happening. This is fantastic.
They're all great.
The bard and the swamp monster. But let's get back to your girlfriends. Innkeep, don't you know somebody that could help them out? This situation is kind of tricky. They might need a mediator. I can absolutely hang up a quest for you if you want. That would be great. Thank you so much. Of course, making my patrons happy is part of my job. Now who's the sweet talker, huh? But now I have to wait, right? Yes, unfortunately. How about you show us around your spa in the meantime? It would be my pleasure. Oh my god. Yes. All of them go for Swamp Day. Everybody goes.
Swamp Spa Day.
Why does that sound low-key actually kind of fun?
Honestly, yeah.
Baya is a bit shy due to bad experiences with other people that led to her having only a small group of friends, and now that they're fighting, she's afraid of ending up alone again. Working through her fears, she invited my customers to her spa. I bet her mud masks are out of this world. Yeah, exactly. And once we're back, there will be a solution for your two friends. No pressure. There's a millennium-long relationship on the line, remember that. Absolutely no pressure at all. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. See you then, and keep... Yeah, see ya. Oh, I can't wait to feel how smooth my skin is after a mud mask. I think I can take my crochet hook with me. I love the fact that just the crochet hook. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, we have Mary Morgan. Yeah. Because it's like... I'm gonna need like a file folder for all this eventually.
Honestly, yeah.
Where's my organizer? Like... Otherwise known as the marriage counselor quest. Yep. The Mary Morgan, known for her passion for drowning trespassers, and the banshee, singer of bone-shattering songs in the lonesome lagoon, are two terrifying creatures in love. But because of a mysterious dispute, their relationship is on the line. Their best friend, the swamp witch Bea, would do anything to keep her friend group from shattering. Couple counselors solely needed. Yeah, it's a marriage counselor quest. This is amazing. I love the broken teacup as the image.
Yep.
Who's gonna take that? That's gonna be so interesting to see who takes that. Oh, apparently I can make another quest. Can I? Yeah, I think I have to make another one. Oh god.
Yeah, so sometimes you'll have like days where you can make multiple.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. The only thing I can think of is maybe these three, because they were all having to do with Daria. But that doesn't quite make sense together, I think. Not sure. Am I hot or cold with that idea?
Oh, sorry. Trying to remember which one's next. I gotta move my little window from my thing to see. I think the Diria one is the next one.
So
I think.
this has to do with Daria. This has to do with Daria.
Diria.
This was a Daria quest because that's how Archie described it. Was he was a diplomat.
And you tried to
Daria.
make it and it didn't work?
Well, no, this is just me thinking aloud. I wasn't sure if that was the actual choices. 'Cause I don't think any of these others connect.
I think it is.
I only remember Archie wanted bodyguards for his friend. Yeah, but his friend was a diplomat for the Daria something negotiations.
Yeah. His friend is the diplomat that's doing the negotiations.
I don't have enough info for the rest of these, I don't think.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one. I don't see enough connections.
For the other ones?
No.
Political tension ensued when a canal bridge connecting Diria to the mainland collapsed, especially because spinal rhinos can't be exactly held responsible. The ambassador tasked with solving this mess is a young noble, and his worried best friend insists he is still in dire need of a personal bodyguard, especially since the road for... Okay. Yeah. Especially since the roads are unsafe for travelers lately, if those travelers are cattle, anyway. Okay. Hopefully. It takes 2 or 3. Oh. That game is fun though. It Takes Two. I've liked watching people play that. Oh my god, Millie. Millie! Bezoa's best detective duo has returned. Oh, they've returned from their Familiars quest. Welcome back, Melly and Malachite. John? I'm calling him Aura now. Oh my god. Okay. Because he's giving you migraines? No, because of his gloomy aura, of course. Well then, Aura, it's good to have you two back in town. I assume you're able to solve the mystery surrounding the missing familiars? Yes, with the help of my trusty assistant, I was able to figure it all out. That's remarkable, I have to say. Good thing you went with her, Aura. It was a dangerous mission. Did you encounter a T-Rex? Of course not, but we were nearly burned alive. Oh god. That's not what I would have expected. You must always expect life to double-cross you. I'm glad you both made it back in one piece. But I'm curious, what was the reason behind those vanishing familiars? Do I need to worry about Andu disappearing too? How about we tell you what happened Zoford, but only in exchange for 2 free drinks. I can see you've learned a thing or two on your first big mission. Aura taught me how to be more cunning. Oh god. Well, only the basics. You are smiling. You shut the fuck up.
He's having fun.
No need to be so humble. You taught her well. What kind of drink would you like today, Melly? I want something, something that'll polish my investigative and deductive skills. A drink that'll make me even smarter than I am now, so no mysterious cases like this one will ever be unsolvable for me. Coming right up. Is it a sparkling one? Yeah, it's a sparkling one. He's corrupting the Sunshine Child. I think she's willing to let that happen, let's be honest.
Oh yeah, she's blatantly asking for it.
It's like, yes, please. Glowy boy. I need specifically the, like, sparkly version of Andu as a plushie, please.
Honestly, yeah.
Let's see if this will make your brain cells multiply. Thank you, let me try. Ooh, this is good. I can already feel it. I'm going to be completely unstoppable. Oh no.
Giving her too much power.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Initially I wanted to sit this one out, but I might actually need a drink now. It would be my pleasure if that means I get to hear your story. Also, I am longing for another one of your little secrets. Right, we made a deal. Correct. Correct. So what will it be today? Maybe something that'll help me counter her verbal attacks now that she's linguistically invincible. So the usual, alright, give me a second, I'll be right back. Linguistically invincible. That's quite a phrase.
Oh yeah.
Should make things easier for you. Oh. I can see it in his face. Is that bad? Huh? No, silly, he likes it. You can clearly see it in the way his scarf is moving. Ah, I see. My deductive skills aren't that bad after all. Think you could teach me a thing or two sometime? Of course. Then we'll be a trio. The detective, her trusty assistant, and the curious apprentice. I like the sound of that. It's been a while since I've been an apprentice. I don't remember being asked if I wanted to be a part of this. Too bad. You're along for the ride now. But I couldn't have completed the quest without you. Also, being a detective's trusty assistant is an honorable duty, and I'm glad that you came with me. Of course, couldn't let you walk headfirst into the open maw of a hungry T-Rex. Did you actually encounter a T-Rex in Zoford? No, don't be silly. For a moment I thought you just shared one of your many secrets with me. Right. I guess I owe you one of those now. My hair isn't actually all black. I know. That's not a secret. I can clearly see it in the white streak. Anyway. But now, please, I'm dying to know what happens, Zoford. He's trying so hard to be mysterious. He's trying.
He's trying desperately to be emo edgelord.
Thanks to the golden feathers, we made it to Zoford in the blink of an eye. Don't think I've ever felt that fast in my life. It was like he had the zoomies. That helped us remain unseen too. Thanks to your drink, we were able to sneak around the city without attracting too much attention. But those ghosts were the clue we needed. I knew we'd find something at the docks, so we made our way there. She was right. In the dead of night, just hours after we had left your tavern, we spotted a peculiar dog roaming near the water. We watched as it tried to sneak onto a cargo ship. It behaved weird, undog-like. It hid behind some barrels and kept looking left and right before it started to sneak around. I've never seen a dog do that before. It looked like it didn't know how to be a dog. It didn't use its nose, its ears. That's a polymorphed human or some other creature. Like, it was just off. We watched as one of the workers noticed the dog and scared it away. But my investigative skills were tingling, so we started asking around, as detectives do when they want to collect some evidence. A few people said they had also seen some animals with odd behaviors. Most of them thought they had some kind of illness like rabies, or that they were spirits disguised in animal forms sent by a sea witch, so they stayed away and minded their own business. Not very high-class detective of them, but they made for fine witnesses. Apparently there's some weekly get-together for all the town's familiars. We decided to check it out. And we managed to track down a few of the participating familiars to get more insight. It was a little tricky since none of them wanted to talk to us at first. I think they were a bit wary of strangers. Also seems to be difficult for familiars to speak to people they don't know. Must have been something to do with their magical abilities. But with our combined charm and charisma, Aura and I were finally able to gain the trust of one of them, and they told us something strange. They said all those familiars went missing and it seemed to have been in contact with one particular magician. So of course we had to pay that wizard a visit, preferably when he wasn't home. God damn it. I think that's called burglary. Finding out his address was child's play. Apparently he's quite popular among the people in Zoford. It just took Aura a bit of well-executed bribery to find the mage's home. Did you take some notes? I did. Prepare yourself to be my next test subject, innkeeper. I'm excited to see how much you've learned. You'll be surprised. Flabbergasted. Gobsmacked. Very well. Your drink really did wonders. I love that. We managed to break in without anybody noticing. It was so exciting. We snuck around looking for evidence, maybe some hidden ritualistic chamber or something like that. And did you find one? Sadly, no. But we found his office with the door wide open. Inside were a lot of books about different kinds of animals and familiars. We figured he just loves animals or at least needed that knowledge for something else. As any world-class detective would, I also checked his trash can. And, did you find anything? Well, nothing that helped solve the case. But I did find something that you'd like between all that shredded paper. It looked like a recipe for a magical drink just like the ones you serve. Ta-da! It's very useful. Silent owl? Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, I might have a new favorite drink look.
Right, it looks so cool.
What is that sick? With the silent
It's such an
owl.
interesting combination of intelligence and strength.
That's so cool. The silent owl, you make the night your own. Its accentuated taste and hand-selected spices allow you to become the silhouette lurking in the shadows. Quick sip of this drink will grant you the sight, strength, and subtlety of the natural predator. That's so cool. One of these days, I'm just gonna end up booking an appointment to get an owl tattoo. We all know it's coming. Like, it's just...
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
This is not a surprise to anyone. Like...
Nope.
That's what I thought. Anyway, Aura and I continued our search for clues. His office also had books about common and uncommon diseases in animals, so we kind of have a connection to the reported case of rabies. I thought it was a bit of a stretch, not that I could change her mind. And that wasn't all we found. Next to his desk in a small cupboard were his diaries. They were full of notes and spells that I didn't understand. Something about transmutational magic? Oh god, here we go. While she studied his diaries, I rummaged through his belongings and scrolls and had absolutely no clue what any of it meant until I found something of interest. Detailed instructions on how to unbind a familiar from their services. Oh god, that's horrifying. A thought began to manifest itself in my brain, though I couldn't quite grasp it yet. But somehow my instincts told me I had all the information I needed, I just had to stitch everything together. Kind of like what I do when I assemble quests for my patrons. Exactly, but right when I tried to get to it, we heard the front door squeak and creak as somebody entered the home. We tried to hide, of course, but we hadn't been quick enough for our investigation, and definitely not subtle enough either. The whole place looked super chaotic. Oh. The wizard immediately knew something was off. And a potentially dangerous person on high alert is even more dangerous, so we had to be on guard. Aura hid under the table. I had other plans. I managed to jump on a bookshelf and wedge myself right on top under the ceiling. So I was hidden, but I could still see the whole room. Good call. I watched as the magician barged in, but he wasn't alone. He was accompanied by a lizard, a colorful bird, and a two-headed sheep. Oh no, not one of those again.
Yeah.
Is the two-headed sheep just like a running gag? Like,
I think so, honestly.
it's nothing. Please continue. It was so weird. The bird didn't know how to fly, the lizard walked on two legs, and the sheep's two heads always looked in the same direction. It was all as if they didn't know how to be real animals, just like the dog from the docks. But now we had proof these weird animals were definitely connected to the weird wizard. As if the wizard noticed something, he stopped and said to the animals, "No, you three, get out of here. I don't want you to get in trouble or hurt." I already had my fingers wrapped around the handle of my knife ready to strike. Oh my god. I'm sure he felt my murderous intent. You're trying too hard to be edgy, dude. Like, it does sound like he cared about those animals. That's what I thought too. As soon as they left the room, I saw him create a ball of flames in his hand. He was ready to strike. I knew I had to do something. He would have done horrible things to Aura, so I meowed. Oh my god. Like a cat? Uh-huh. I pretended to be a cat, and somehow it worked, even though I was wearing clothes. God damn it. The wizard turned around and saw me on top of the bookshelf. His features turned from worried to soft in a millisecond. He said, "Oh, a little rascal, how did you get in here? Did I lock you in? You must be terribly scared." And I was scared, but not for the reason that he thought. So I just meowed a second time, as you do when you're pretending to be a cat. Then he said very politely, "Would you please come down here? This room isn't the place for little cats, but I can offer you a cup of milk instead." That was a very tempting offer. I love this. So as any cat would, I answered, "No, but I would love some chocolate milk." Yeah. I kind of forgot that cats don't usually speak. Needless to say, his face was priceless. But then his hands started to light up again. I immediately knew she was in danger, so I broke every possible rule that the Thieves Guild taught me, and I just popped up from underneath the table. Don't know if I would have been so fearless. Well, I just admit you care about Melly. Yep, I had to. The wizard turned around. He was surprised, maybe even scared, but he was also ready to fire at me. I already saw my life flashing before my eyes. Before I could even think about it, I yelled, "I know you don't mean any harm, you're just trying to protect those familiars, right?" Apparently I hit a nerve. He stopped right in his tracks. Just noticed the music's kind of low. There we go. I took advantage of that moment and tried to explain why we were in his home in the first place. I told him everything about the quest, the familiars, the weird dog. Usually I'm not very good with words, but, well, your drink definitely did what it was supposed to. I don't know how, but I think we managed to de-escalate the situation. He looked panicked before that, as if he was being chased. Maybe he actually expected people to come after him. Hearing all the clues out of Aura's mouth kind of flipped a switch in my brain, and I could see the truth right in front of me. Suddenly everything made more sense. I jumped down from the shelf, and I began my conclusion. It is clear to me that you, the accused, do not have ill intentions. However, that does not make you innocent. You still were involved in the disappearance of some familiars. She was walking back and forth while she gave her speech. Needless to say, the wizard and I were equally confused. This is an anime moment. You're fond of animals and, as such, also familiars, and while I don't know anything about magic, I have heard the term transmutational before. Who hasn't, honestly? It's a broadly used term. That right there was a blatant lie. Amazing. So I, the world's greatest detective, have concluded you're turning familiars into animals, or at least you're making them look like animals. You were also accompanied by some of those turned familiars, and you cared for their safety. That meant they are here of their own free will. So by turning them into animals, you did them a favor. They wanted to be transmutated. But now their patrons and other familiars can't reach them anymore. And they're worried that something bad happened to them, and that's why we're here. Case closed. That's pretty impressive. You figured that out all by yourself? Yep. I love Melly so much. Oh my god.
Melly's great. Adorable.
The magician was also really impressed. I totally hit the nail on the head. I explained again that we were just there to investigate, but that it was also necessary for the familiars and their friends and families to talk to each other. The remaining familiars wanted an explanation, as well as their former mages. The wizard already felt guilty for doing something behind their backs, of course. Turns out the familiars were unhappy in their dragon-like bodies and much preferred feeling like real animals. But they were afraid of telling their patrons and familiar friends, so none of the remaining acquaintances knew what happened. Oh no. And of course they expected the worst. Why else would your friends just leave you alone and disappear without a trace? Yeah. But obviously none of them wanted to continue like that, so we helped set up a meeting for them to talk it out. And they did. All the magicians were very understanding, if sad to lose their connections. The other familiars also welcomed them with open arms, even though they were a little confused at first. They needed a while to understand why their friends wanted to be animals. But I think they got it eventually. So all in all, it sounds like a very successful quest. Absolutely. I'm glad you got to uncover the truth. Me too. Does this mean the familiars were furries in their own magical way? Yeah? I, I, I don't know.
This means that I I guess.
I like how both of us are like, I mean. uh,
Maybe?
uh, the magician even decided to give us something in return for helping them. Oh, that's fair. I like how Automod is like, what?
Automod tried to stop that.
Neither of us have any use for it.
Automod? Like, what?
I don't know, man.
It's a word, bro.
It's on just in case, but like apparently it's like extra on for some reason. I'm gonna have to check that after.
Its parameters are a little weird.
Neither of us have any use for it, so we wanted you to have it. Oh? What did we get? Don't say that, it makes it sound like it's a bad gift and it's not. What is it then? It's a ring of beast storing with a lost familiar inside of it. Gasp. He found it a long while ago, but its patron never showed up. We named it Renu. Melena...
Get Renu!
Oh my god. Melena can't take care of it, and I have my sheepfish Rufus. But you have Andu, so you already know how to take care of a mini dragon. Oh, I absolutely do. He might enjoy some company. Yes, more dragons.
More mini dragons.
So thank you very much. Oh my god. Look at his stupid little face.
He's so stupid.
Look. He's got 2 brain cells. Like, I love him. I want to cuddle him.
I'm kind of waiting. I'm waiting for him to do the thing. Do the thing, Renu.
What does he do?
Oh, maybe he hasn't done it. I don't know if it's also like one of those like animation locked by like where you're at the dialogue, but he blows little bubbles sometimes.
Oh my god.
I love him. Not a thought between those eyes.
Look at his yawn. Why does this game keep making things I want plushies of? It needs to chill. Need to get back to Rufus now. He gets lonely without me sometimes. Or is it that you get lonely without him? He's my pet. I need to take care of him. Don't worry, I'm sure Fable did a good job. Though it's nice to see how much you care for your pet. He's been my only friend since my parents died a long time ago. Oh. Were they also eaten by zombies? What? No? They were burned alive. Oh god. Oh. Oh no. Is this what I can't read this guy. I don't know if remember it was if it was yesterday. It was late afternoon and my parents wanted to visit the adjacent village to buy some grain. But they never returned. Wanted to look for them. But when I got to the village, every house, every barn, even the ground was ablaze. I heard yelling, people screaming in pain, pleading for help. My parents were nowhere to be found. A few of the survivors
just want to give him a hug.
Confirmed they had seen them earlier that day. Christ. Before the fire. I later found out the perpetrator was a pretentious son of a noble family. He had a disagreement with a farmer over some payments and instead paid a bunch of criminals to set fire to his barn. The fire spread uncontrollably and devoured everything in his path, including innocent lives. Oh god. Just like it did today. That's awful. I'm sorry, Aura. It's alright. I bottled up my emotions and combined them into desire. What the... God damn it. For a family? For revenge. Oh, of course. Yep. Oh.
Uh,
But that sounds like a lonely desire, though. You haven't found any friends since then? No. The people in the Thieves Guild helped me survive, but they weren't particularly keen on friendship. So I just chose the lonely path that was meant for me. It's not very nice of them. But now you have me. And we're best friends now. And accomplices. And we can found our own guild. I love them.
they're so cute. Found family, my beloved.
As fitting as it is for a young detective, she's always eager to learn and experience new things. Though her youth leads her to attach to people around her rather quickly. On a different note, her favorite drink is hot chocolate. Looks like I have to add another recipe to my list very soon. Amazing. Like a detectives guild. No. God damn it, Aura. Even a grumpy, lonesome person like him can't resist a certain stray cat's charm, even though the rules of the Shadowbane's Thieves Guild and Murderous Oaths were all he knew for a long time. Maybe they'll consider an alternate career in the future, a detective's assistant, for example. Amazing. Give us a few more quests and we'll be the most famous detectives in all of Azoa. I'm sure of it. Oh, hello, Hex. Good mythical morning to you, innkeeper. God damn it, Hex. This time it's actually still morning. But that doesn't mean it isn't also morning somewhere else in the world as well. Of course not. That's a really cute hat you're wearing. Thanks. Can I try it on sometime? Only if you tell me your name. A fellow mastery of bribery, I see. There's nothing more you could possibly teach me. A world-class detective like me doesn't need extra lessons in bribery. So you're a detective. Yes. The best detective in all of Azoa, I may add. I'm Melina, by the way, but you can call me Melly. Happy to make your acquaintance, Melly. I'm Hexagon Hex, but you can call me Hex. Jesus, that's... Hexagon Hex, but you can call me Hex. That's... feels like a tongue twister.
Yep.
Like, by your last name? No, Hex is in short for Hexagon, obviously. Ah. And who's that grim-looking fellow next to you? Oh, him? They look grouchy, but they're my world-class assistant. Not by choice. His name is Aura. I'm sure it is, yes. Nice to meet you, Aura. God damn it. But I think you've gotten enough information out of me. Can I try on your hat now? That's a tricky one. You see this little star pendant on the top of my hat? Uh-huh. Classifies me as a wizard of the primordial sea. A silver one, I might add, one of Leviathan's most trusted confidants. Ooh. And all of his knowledge is directly transmitted into anyone with a hat like mine. In particular, silver stars like me have access to information that, leaked to the masses, would break the order of this world. Oh, wow. But every silver star has to go through extensive mental training. Such amounts of knowledge would drive any mortal without proper training insane. No. So I can't let you try on my hat without endangering your life. I couldn't forgive myself if I were the reason Fazoa's best detective went mad. These guys. Like, it's very honorable of you. For some reason, why do I think Hex is bullshitting? I don't know why, but like... but... Sorry?
So I tripped over my own words because it's about to be like, I love Hex, and then my brain was like, bro, you love everyone in this game. Stop saying it every time someone shows up.
With Hex, you can be simultaneously formal and friendly at the same time. Yep. I, the great detective Melina, have concluded you, Hexagon Hex, are nothing but a bad liar. Yep. There it is. You're a great detective indeed. I honestly thought you were pretty convincing, Hex. Thank you. Wait, did you actually believe him? I considered it for a moment. I decided for myself those words were fairly implausible. I just so happen to know a thing or two about the primordial sea. I've read books, heard some rumors, you know how it is. And I really doubt Leviathan would share his precious knowledge with a mere mortal. Nothing against you, Hex. Thank the dragons. For a second, I really lost my faith in you there, Innkeeper. I gotta say, you're really convincing. I sure am. Looks like a great detective like me never stops learning. However, you could have told me no, though. Yeah, Key. You're right, Key.
Consistent bullshitter. He is indeed.
Sounds like somebody else we know.
Sounds like a lot of people we know.
Okay, true. There's one music lover in particular I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would have revealed my name even without promising a magic hat on the line. But it's more fun this way. I think honesty is also a very important skill to master. Whatever you say, detective. But Hex, what brings you here today? Ah, nothing really. I was just longing for another one of your drinks. You know, the kind that would flood my head with new ideas. Leave it to me. I think I might finish off this day, and then I think that's where I might call it for today, because I'm kind of tired.
Understandable.
But you're right, I do
I'm
really
just
love
trying to
this
remember
game.
what the... It's so good. Why is it so good? And for why?
I also just want to like have a desk like this. I don't know what I'd do with it, but like it's just so pretty.
Fantasy desk of trinkets and potions, please.
There you go, that should do the trick. Huh? Let's see. Oh, I can already feel it. All the ideas, they're manifesting in my brain. Honestly, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I guess we'll have to find out. Can you maybe show me a magic trick? Just to test your abilities, I mean. Well, yes, of course I can. I'm glad you asked. You know, I'm a master of fire. Oh, then can you also do fireballs? I wouldn't call a fireball a mere magic trick, more like a fully fledged spell. Something tells me Aura doesn't want you to do fireballs around him. I don't know what it is, but like...
Yeah, maybe don't trigger its trauma. Crazy idea.
Like, yeah, like... But I can create 10 tiny flames on the top of my fingertips, like cute little candles. I want to see that. Maybe advise you two to play with fire outside. A lot of my ingredients are very flammable. You'll miss a real big show then. I think I'll somehow manage to survive. Your loss. Aura, are you coming as well? I'm good. Alright, Lone Wolf, you're missing out though. Certainly. See you later. Have fun. Aura's just gonna chill. Oh my god. Yes, Lynn. Hello. I've missed you.
Lynn!
I'm constantly surprised with how long Lynn's hair is. Like,
Right? Bro, how do you keep that up?
Lynn? This quest up for taken? Sure is. Why else would it be hanging on the quest board? Oh my god, Aura. Who asked you, thief? Bar fight.
Oh no.
Are you going all by yourself? Of course, I don't do groups. But it could be quite dangerous. Styria seems to be a hotspot for danger at the moment. Do you want to come with me? Or what? If so, spit on it, kid. Spit it out, kid. No. Fine. There's nothing this great sword can't cleave through by itself. Won't need much help. Cool. They always like that in Keep? Depends on who's in the room. Oh my god, he's smiling. I can tell now. I can like...
Yeah, right? You can tell by the animations which one's him just being like,
Ah, I see how it is.
Guy.
You do? Yes, of course I do. You're like a dragon. You barely know me, so it's obvious that you're reserved as to not expose any weak spots. But sometimes you gotta find the fine line between being reserved and being a tad too edgy. That. Can you stop psychoanalyzing me? No. Yes. No. There we go. This is why we're the innkeeper. Great, not like you're right with any of your assumptions. You could always enlighten us. I'll pass, but I wouldn't mind another drink. Same as always? Yes. Something, you know, something for my aura. Gotcha. It's on the house this time. I feel like the drinks are always on the house. But like in a good way.
The only real payment for the drinks is the stories that they tell.
That feels like what I would want to do in a fantasy setting, to be fair. I'd want to be that barkeep that they run into along the road and just tell stories to.
Yes, please.
Like cafe. Basically, cafe/tavern.
Yup.
Thanks. That's good. Enough. Splendid. Alright, moving on. What about you, Lynn? I'd like to know more about the chasmscape. That's the path to Daria. I mean, I haven't been there yet. Me neither, actually. Really? Do you think I never leave this tavern? Do you have any special insights that might be useful? One of those food trucks, but it is a cafe? Yes.
Fantasy cafe food truck.
I feel like I need to write that now. That would be so funny.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Not so much about the situation in Daria itself, but bits and bobs I picked up over the last few days. Enlighten me. As you may have read, travel to Daria has become a bit of a hazard, collapsing bridges, disappearing animals, nervous diplomats. Sounds like a haven for bandits, among other things. Either way, I'll get that blue bud to Daria. Of course, how about a drink to aid with the undertaking? I thought you'd never ask. Any wishes? I mean, this could go either way. Depends on what's truly going down Daria. Oh god, here we go. Timing might be important, being swift and smart about it. Evasion, that's what you call it. Might have a good infusion for that. The feather of a golden loon. A what? Oh, a rare waterfowl. Legend has it the wind still resides in its feathers, which is why they lend you its speed. Ah, intriguing. Suppose it would be good for an evasion if you added something for the brains to it. Though I'll be dealing with a diplomat, so a little additional charisma to get me on his good side wouldn't hurt either. Definitely doable. Alternatively, just to be prepared for every possible situation, something to up my defenses wouldn't be too bad. How do you feel about traveling under the blessing of the dragons? I'm all ears. With a little citron, your weapon strikes would be blessed. Great things against bandits or bridges. That sounds like something my Baba would have chosen, not that she would have needed it. Actually, there's genuinely a traveling coffee shop which has a wagon aesthetic around where I live. That's amazing. That sounds so cool. I think I skipped past Lynn. Yeah. She inherited that huge greatsword from her grandma, who Lynn lovingly calls Baba. Grandma must have been a true hero devoted to both her strength and the dragons. Naturally, Lynn has very high expectations of herself. Luckily, she allows herself some breaks now and then. Lynn and Tia need to, like, team up and have, like, a girls' day.
Girls' Day for Carolyn and yeah, Tia. I'm not even gonna pronounce.
Tia's just shorter. Alethea? That's what it looks like. But
Probably.
they do for real. Yeah. These two need to have a girls' day. Just chill out a little bit. The situation is really that dangerous. Something that would give me more protection would fit. Comes with enough strength to strike back, that is. But being able to evade the threat by being smart and fast about it might be better. You know what, Innkeep? I'll leave that choice to you. You should know what you're doing. Let me think about it. Nods aggressively. Okay. God damn it. Honestly, my first instinct is to go actually with the charismatic side of things, because if this diplomat just fired his last fucking bodyguard, Lynn probably should actually be friendly with the guy, so he's more hesitant about it. Being sneaky might be a
Fair
good way
enough.
to do it.
I believe that is also the path I ended up taking in my first playthrough.
Oh. I feel like
I'm just trying to remember what I did.
at least that's what the tone of it felt like. I don't know. Okay. Let's do that then. I feel like that's gonna be wrong though, because it's already putting a point in that.
There should be, I don't know if you have all of them yet or not, but there should be multiple infusions that give haste.
Okay.
You're looking for haste, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I don't think I have. No, I don't. The only one that gives haste is this one.
You need an intelligence one?
Yeah, so I'd be
With a
going
little bit of charisma?
intelligence and charisma.
You definitely have multiple intelligence strengths.
Yeah. So I could do this one actually.
Yeah, like that would be fine.
Yeah. Fire crystal. Okay, so it's already got a point in that. This is so pretty too. Hello.
Right.
Oh, look at this one. And the little, like, lemons, the sunrise. Shut up.
Yeah,
That's
I love it.
so pretty. Let's let wits, wind, and some kind of words guide your way. Christ, I had trouble saying that. Let's. Oh my god, Rhea. Where are you headed? Deria, some diplomat clown is in need of aid, needs some escorting of sorts. Aye, and keep. Is this the escort quest you've been offering? Yep. Bog and crap, I've been meaning to take that one to earn a little bit of coin on the side. Well, I've already committed to it. What if I tell you I want the quest? Well, you ain't getting it. Simple. Oh, God. Could you stop me? Do you want me to try? Oh, no, they're gonna fight. Love you two. Come on now, just go together. Who asked ye? Exactly. Your conversation is going to give me a headache. The solution is easy as it is efficient. Go together. One takes on the big bads, the others the small ones. Either way, you're better prepared for a fight. If it comes to it. Listen, I'm looking to buy some materials for an important project. Material costs exploded ever since the stars fell. I wouldn't mind a side gig. You look sturdy, like you could take a few blows, so sure. Let's do it. Let's meet tonight at the crossroads of Themis. We'll leave from there. This is an... I didn't even think that this would be a good duo, but this is a good duo. But oh no, Kyle's gonna be left alone.
Yeah, that's a danger all on its own. Daring to leave Kyle alone somewhere.
Great. I'll head to my room to start packing and take a nap. Those are effective after all, huh? Oh, shush. Oh my god. You're a brooding fella, aren't you? This is just who I am. Met fellas like you before, you're all the same. Often you've got the truest hearts of gold. Oh my god. Can we skip the sincerity? My headache is bad enough. Oi, Inkeep. Rhea. Kyle keeps talking about fireworks. He's still oblivious about what actually happened. Luck's well with the fools, they say. For many, it would be easier if it had just been fireworks. He keeps blabbering about that letter. Oh? Have you opened it yet? No. Dreading what might be inside? Didn't have the time. Suddenly your lines don't sound so empty anymore. Don't think too hard on it. Oh, hello Archie. This is quite a trio. Think about what? Nothing. Of course not. I didn't mean to pry or anything, even though I'm very curious by nature. Good for you? I would agree. That and wanderlust is the reason why I decided to come here. To the tavern, to Zenith, to adventure. Woohoo! God damn it. Thank you. I've come to inquire whether somebody has already embarked on the quest to escort my dear friend Adiria. Very much so. She's sitting right here. Where? Oh, how rude of me. Of course. Hello, brave adventurer. Rhea's enough. Hello, brave Rhea. You are the one who's going to escort my dear friend? I don't think Rhea was quite ready for the fine print of this quest. Like... Along with Lynn. That one. Oh, Lynn. Phenomenal. I'm beyond thrilled to learn that my dear friend is going to be in such capable hands. Though, I've been wondering. Come on, spit it out. Could I perhaps join? Already experiencing regret. Yep. It's totally alright if not, but this diplomat is very dear to me and it feels like my duty to aid him. Can you even fight? Well, I can talk. Very well, in fact. I can fight with my words. That's not gonna work, Archie. Oh my god. Turns out Archie is not only an avid reader, but also an aspiring author. To fulfill his dream and acquire more inspiration for his works, he's determined to go on a real quest. Good thing his childhood friend is in dire need of a brave adventurer to help him out. The wolf will hate it. So sure thing. I love them already. Oh my god. So sure thing, come along, lad. I'll show you the tricks. We'll leave at midnight. Raya's just like, it's gonna piss Lynn off. You're in, like, you're coming with.
Get over here. We ride at dawn. In this case, midnight.
Good, you know, close enough. Whatever. Really? How exciting! Come on, let's go. Oh, how the turntables. Me going on a very dangerous and important quest instead of merely reading about it. Seems like you're on the right path for your hero's journey. Indeed, all the stories I'll have to tell when I return, Inkeep. I can't wait. Farewell. See you soon. Goodbye. See you soon. I hope their quest goes well and they don't run into anything unexpected. That sounds like foreshadowing. What's on your mind?
No.
Yeah, no, that sounds like foreshadowing. Are there any open quests left? There is one, but it involves social conflict resolution. Sure, whatever. Aura, no. I don't know if this is going to be the one you want to do.
Or are you qualified to be a marriage therapist?
I'm taking this. Okay. Isn't it a bit too soon to go on another quest? You just got back. At least have a long rest to replenish some resources. I'm good. Are you sure? No, but who cares? I do. Don't. Bit too late for that, I'm afraid. I already paid you with a story today, so get me one of those quest drinks. Something with a little more violence. I don't think I'll be doing that. Oh my god, Fable. Hello, Fable. Hello, Innkeeper. Hi, Fable. Hi, Mal. Hi. Oh yeah, never mind. Would you like a drink? Actually, I'm here for a quest. Archie told me there was still one left, and I wanted to ask if I could take it. Oh, are these two pairing up? Please tell me these two are pairing up. Good question, Fable. Dot, dot, dot. I see it's on me to answer it. Aura is thinking about taking the quest. Who's Aura? John. Malachite. That guy. Oh, nice name. Thank you. But if you're already taking it, I guess I'm too late. I hope you have fun. Why don't you two go together?
Exactly.
Is that allowed? Of course. Teamwork is an adventuring world's bread and butter. And honestly, out of the people who I have that would come in to wander for a quest like this, I think I'd trust Fable and Clay in terms of these social situations. So
They are both very emotionally intelligent and probably most capable of this, yes.
and not Aura like. Maybe he'll learn something.
Alright, babe, love you, but you need to get your own therapy first.
Therapy is pretty great. Most heroic deeds are not done alone. Life would have been very lonely that way. It would be, yes, so you should go to this quest together. Combine your individual strengths to solve any problems better than you ever could alone. And you would get to know each other better in the process. It's a win-win. Aura, what do you think? Would you be okay with that? I guess. Would you? I think so. Sounds like fun. Cool. Settled then. You'll go together. If I can ask, what exactly is this quest about? Archie only mentioned that there was one. It's simple. Buy a... Or his first instinct was to get violent drinks, so he definitely needs Fable's help. Yeah. Simple. Baya is worried about the Banshee of the Lonesome Lagoon and the Mary Morgan of the Ashen Grove aren't speaking to each other. She fears the end of their relationship would also mean the end of her friendship with them. Baya is friends with the Mary Morgan? Best friends. Ah. So we need to talk to the Mary Morgan. You got this, Fable, I believe. And the Banshee. What an opportunity!
Smirking under that scarf, I know it.
Always wanted to come face to face with the embodiment of sorrow. Damn. Don't you think that's scary? No. You know what's scary? Failing relationships. Damn. Social fights are the most dangerous kind. I find them less scary than wrathful spirits. Seems like together your fears will cancel each other out. I don't know enough about math to dispute that. Speaking of math-ish, how do you two want to approach this? This is not an easy task, so we must be smart about it. You still have any of those fade crystals, the ones that make you fade into the shadows entirely? Sure do. Good. Awesome, Aura. Maybe you could get the Banshee's autograph. Good. I suggest you mix those with a hefty serving of intelligence. Then we can turn invisible and come up with a clever ruse to make them fall for each other again without them ever knowing it was us. Oh my god, they're gonna anime style this shit. Like, do you just want to avoid social interaction? That's a mood sometimes. Oh boy.
Yep.
Maybe. And maybe I enjoyed the whole clever detective thing last time. Maybe. You don't have to add maybe. We know you did. Fair enough. I don't know. I feel like they should talk about their feelings. But if their feelings are that they never want to talk to each other again, then they should talk about that too. It's not the point of the quest. I think it is. We should face the problem head on instead of trying to find a way to avoid it. So maybe for this one, a charismatic approach would be the best choice. And maybe, Innkeeper Clay mentioned you have Thunder Sage that would help us inspire other people, right? Correct. I'll admit it works a little differently for everyone, but I'll have no doubt you'll figure it out. Speaking of Clay, he wanted me to tell you that he and Tia will be making it back in time for the barbecue. Really? That's amazing. Or you should come too. We're having a barbecue at the Ashen Grove Elf Settlement on the 31st. It'll be great fun, I think. I don't think so. Oh, alright. I have to get back to Rufus at some point. He'll need his wool cut. Isn't Fable literally taking care of Rufus? Yeah.
I mean, not anymore. That was just while they were gone, or while he was gone with Melly.
Oh, true. Speaking of Rufus, you're here, Fable. Where's the sheepfish? Melinda picked him up. She said she'd bring him home, so he has to spend less time alone. Great. Was that wrong? I told her exactly what kind of food to give him in case he gets hungry while they wait for you. No, it's fine. He likes her. They're a good match. Anyway, we should hurry so you don't miss your barbecue. You're right, Innkeeper. Can you help us pick the right approach? Either invisible and intelligent or charismatic and inspiring. I trust your expertise. Okay, this one's less of a hard question for me. They're talking that shit out. Nobody gets to avoid this conflict. You're talking this shit out. Like, so inspiration. So Thunder Sage. Thunder Sage. What's the Thunder Sage give again? Where is it? It's this one, right? I think. Yeah.
No, farthest left you.
Okay, so be charismatic. We're going for. No, wait, that's not the one I'm going for. Wait, is it? No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it
Oh,
says
yeah,
you
it
want
is.
charisma.
That's probably not going to play.
But do you have
well.
other charisma ones? Because it wouldn't give you something you can't make. Do you have other charisma drinks that have some points in intelligence?
Oh, here it is. Probably this
No,
one.
that's intelligence with points in charisma.
Oh, wait. 1,000 wins? No? Oh, there we go. Sunny Breeze.
There we go.
Because it's already got the 2 points from the infusion. So.
Yeah. Knew there had to be something.
This one. They're all so pretty.
Why do they all look so good?
I just want to try them all.
Petition for the creators of Tavern Talk to make a drink recipe book.
Yeah, give me a recipe book.
Please. Give me actual drinks inspired by these and I will make them. Like,
we need to absolutely have a drinks day. That would be so much fun.
yes.
I think a direct approach is the better choice. After all, honest communication is important, right? Would you say so? Yes. Very much so. And you? I think honesty is the best approach to any situation, including this one. Agreed. I think the only question left is, where should we start? The Ashen Grove is closer, and you already know where to find the Mary Morgan. You do? Yes. I encountered her before. So she'll remember you? Useful. I hope not. Last time she tried to drown me. Oh, I see. It's pretty embarrassing. I know the way to the Banshee too. It might be smarter to start with the one further away, work backwards and all. That makes sense. Good, but we should prepare first. The journey to Boreas won't be easy. You're right, we should leave tomorrow morning. We should. Wonderful. Glad to know that you'll actually rest between quests, Aura. If I must. Yep. Guess what? You're resting.
Yeah.
You went on a quest with Melly, right?
Take care of yourself, idiot.
That's another thing I need to put on my, frickin' mirror in the morning.
Paint it permanently on the edges of the mirror. Take care of yourself, dumbass.
And a quest with Melly, right? How was it? Fine. Reminded me of my parents. Are they well? They're dead. Ah. Burned to death. Oh, god damn it. I'm sorry. That's horrible. That's life. It shouldn't be. How old were you when you lost them? 7. Just really wants to see the Banshee first. I see through him. Oh wow, that must have been really scary. It was. It was fine. It doesn't sound fine. When I was 7, I ran into a vine-spiked boar while searching for friendly rocks. It chased me through the forest for almost an entire hour. First I thought I was going to die, then I was sure I was never going to step foot outside again. When they found me crying,
Fable.
My family hugged me so tightly they dried up all my tears. I sat in my room frozen in fear. We danced and played board games until I forgot I was even scared. I can't imagine not having that. I can. It was... Please don't say fine. Scary. Really scary. Oh, he's opening up. There we go. I waited at home by myself for 2 whole days. I thought the shadows were going to eat me at some point. I was finally brave enough to leave. It was too late. You know it wasn't your fault, right? I know I never want to feel that scared again. But it's fine, because I fixed it. Fixed it? How? Taking revenge on the asshole. It looks basically like asshole who caused their death. A popular approach these days. Did that make you feel any better? Yeah, sure. It's just a natural part of my journey, following the path of darkness. It's my destiny. Oh my god.
He's gonna cut himself on that edge.
Oh my god, right? Like, do you want me to get a piano? Like, what are we doing here?
The world's smallest violin. Just play a little solo.
Just start playing AGR.
Meh.
Misery is nobody's destiny. They're right, you shouldn't confine yourself to sadness just because that's what you're used to. Besides, the innkeeper always says you can choose your own destiny. And I decided our destiny is to bring these two lovebirds back together, at least for now. Yeah, there you are. Now he's smiling again.
Yay.
I think I need to go prepare for a treacherous journey ahead. Oh, it's getting too emotional in here for you? Is that what's happening?
He's been too vulnerable for too long.
You should also
He's gotta flee.
Yeah, exactly. And you should let Melina know you're leaving. I'm not choosing that bottom one.
Oh.
She'll be worried senseless otherwise. Let her know you'll be back. I might be. Don't be like your parents. Oh.
Oh, Inkeep. That's harsh, man.
Damn. Whatever, time to go. Do you think I should go after them? I think sometimes we need a bit of time to feel our feelings by ourselves before we feel comfortable enough to feeling them in front of other people. That's a no, right? Give him a moment. You'll have plenty of time to be there for him when you're trying to play matchmaker for the undead. Right. We have to do that. Which is fine. I'll be fine. The Mary Morgan probably doesn't even remember me. And if she does, I can just run, or hide, or cry. Me in stressful situations.
Yeah. Yeah.
No matter what, you won't be alone. I can't tell Aura how afraid I am. It'll be so embarrassing. You want to be there for them. If you want to be there for him, you should also let him know when you're scared. It's only fair. I don't want to burden them with my problems. Fable, you need to stop showing up and speaking what's on my mind. Being a burden every once in a while is part of the wonderful experience of being loved. Your friends appreciate when you trust them enough to let them help you. Because when you care for people, you're willing to put in a little work to make them smile. But you already know all this, don't you? I do. But it's just so much harder to keep in mind when it comes to myself. Fable has been doing very well. Thank you, Innkeeper. It's all thanks to you. That isn't true. I've been trying to help you the best I can, but you're the one who actually has to change. And I'm proud of how far you've come. Let's call it teamwork then.
No.
Let's. Aw. Anytime. Can I stay for a little longer? I think I need a bit more time before I can face my fears. Always, Fable. Thank you. Oh my god, yes. This duo. I love this duo. Morning. It's not morning. Did I sleep that long? No, it's still the same day. Ah, that makes more sense. Not morning, Elfie. Not morning. Oh my god, I love that that's the greeting now. Not morning. How did you sleep?
Beautiful.
Not much. Think your drink made me restless. Archie said you're going on a quest? Yeah, Ray and I will be escorting some rich asshole to Deria. Be a little nicer, please. He's Archie's friend. Sorry. We'll be escorting some rich idiot to Deria. He's Archie's friend, I see. That's why he was so excited. Because his friend's leaving? Must be really craving some peace and quiet. Oh, no. He's excited because they get to travel together. What? He said he's coming along. Since when? Rhea invited him. Great. Is it too late to back out? Yes, don't be a coward.
Oof.
That feels a little harsh.
Oh my goodness. Keep. God.
Somebody woke up and chose sass today. Like, I don't know. Yes. Fine. But I'll need another drink. That would be rather difficult. I already gave you a drink tailored to your quest, and my booze shouldn't be mixed so irresponsibly right before an adventure. Supposed to deal with this headache by myself? Yes. Very helpful, thank you. You're welcome. Oh no. Do you think something exciting will happen on your quest? We'll see. Got a good feeling about it. You reckon I'm gonna slay another guardian? Maybe. That would be intense, right? What kind would you like to fight this time? Not sure. I felt like I already met the one I was looking for. What could be greater than slaying a wyvern chimera? You're right. I think it means it's time to befriend the realm keepers now. Wouldn't that be something? Which one would you like to meet the most? Gaia. Can't think of a greater honor than that. You? Gaia as well, but I feel like I should pick somebody else for balance. Cassiopeia, maybe? I'd love to ask her how she's doing right now. Maybe give her a hug. You'd be the type to give a dragon a hug? I'd give a dragon a hug. What does that mean? That you're very lovely, I think. Something like that. So, fellow dragon enjoyer, who would you pick? No repeats. Ooh. I think the ocean lover in me. I like the idea of
Leviathan?
primordial sea. Plus, you know, Subnautica. Leviathan.
Sounds suiting for you. I'm pretty sure I picked Tuat.
Yeah, and that checks out for you, so... Why, you like snakes? I do. I also enjoy elemental magic and swimming in chaos. What was that last one? Swimming. Right. But I suspect your quest will have some merits even if you don't meet any of the realm keepers. That's true. I bet you and Rhea will have a lot to talk about and you can teach Archie more about adventuring. Not so sure about that. You're a great teacher. I've learned so much from you already just by being your friend. Like how to say what I really mean. I'm still working on it, obviously, but I feel so much better when I'm being honest about what I want. You've been getting a lot better at it. Thank you. And Melly loves practicing with you too. She says she wants to ask Rhea to build her a great sword of her own. So a regular sized dagger. Teaching someone to hold the sword is one thing, guts and bravery are something else. Not sure I can teach Archie something I'm still practicing myself. You can always practice together. Yeah. Speaking of practice, you're going on a quest too, Elfie? Or going on a quest too, Elfie? I am. Aura and I are going to fix the Banshee and the Mary Morgan's relationship. Is that the Sneaky Twister's new name? It is. Ain't you scared of the Mary Morgan? Only a little. Okay, maybe a lottle. Oh my god, lottle.
only a lottle.
Do you think she's going to drown me? Or do you think the Banshee will? Maybe they'll reunite through the teamwork of drowning.
Oh my god. Fable.
Probably not. I think you'll probably find some whack-as-heck solution that no person in the history of dragonkind would have ever thought of. Like being kind or whatever. I'd like that. And if all else fails, you've always got an insane air echo by your side to pull you out of the water if he can swim. He's sane. Is he? Well, mostly, I think he's sad. And sadness can make people feel a lot of intense things. Like fear, anger, nothing at all. Anything that isn't sadness. It's easy to lose yourself in that. But there's always a way out if you're looking. Damn. Damn.
Yep.
You're taking that sheepfish thing along? Maybe? I think you might let him stay with Melina, so she isn't so alone. Or he isn't at risk of losing him. Probably both. Not a bad idea. Would hate for her to be all alone while you two go chasing ghosts. Maybe we can send Grace over to go check up on her. Or Hex. No. Just
Hex.
no. Guess if you're going with whatever the Drake's his name is, you'll finally be able to ask him about his cheesecake recipe. Cheesecake recipe? Melina mentioned he has a good one. I thought maybe he could show me how to make it. That seems like a great idea. I'm so
Give
down.
us the cheesecake recipe.
Lynn is gathering herself a right group of little disciples. Yep. Ask him. You can use my kitchen if you want to. Really? That would be amazing. I'll ask him, maybe. Andu will be waiting for you. I love that. On a completely different note, Lynn, what happened to those undead snails you want to check in on? Well, they're slow, ain't they? Still got a lot of time to stick around. So you'd say you like it here? It's not too bad here. Thought I'd maybe even bring my cousin a souvenir. Hands off my trinkets. I ain't that air echo. I'll get her something from the market or the elf settlement. Maybe I'll bring you something back from her farm, Elfie. You mentioned you'd love to try planting some ghost berries. Either way, I'll stop by sooner or later. Don't want to risk her turning into a werewolf and moving house. No, but seriously, if any more of my family members turn into a dragon-forsaken werewolves, I'll be joining the Van Helsings. Uh-oh.
Yup.
Still don't know if they kill werewolves. Don't care.
Sounds like they're gonna start.
Do you think I could come with you when you go, I mean? I could gather the ghost berries myself, and I know a lot about snails. Yeah, you should. Fable should get out more. And the snails would love you. Have to agree, you'd probably make it a chaotic mess, but a fun chaotic mess. Yeah. Seems like you guys did end up forming a party after all. Shut up.
And we'll start a new sub-branch of the family. Lynn's branch of the Van Helsings dedicated specifically to werewolves.
Oh my god, we got more information about Fable. Fable has a hidden talent for being able to read other people extremely well. Despite their anxiety, they know what to say in serious situations and go out of their way to help people in need. Turns out a little bit more positive feedback and validation is enough motivation to chase their dreams of adventuring. I think I should go back to the settlement and catch some rest. Lynn, do you want to come with? Ain't sure I got any tips for you in return, but I can listen to you worrying. Yeah, you're good at that. Do you want to come too, Wingkeeper? I'm afraid Andu doesn't do well in civilization or alone, especially not alone. But I'll be eagerly awaiting your stories. What does Andu do when he's alone? What kind of raves does Andu
He
throw?
tries to burn down the tavern. Gets hungry, starts eating the countertop.
I'm counting on it. Good night, Lynn. Good night, Fable. Night. Good night. Amazing.
There it is. Another few days of tavern talk.
This game is so good.
So
like,
cute.
We only got through like 2 days, but there's so much content in those 2 days. Oh my god. Like...
Oh yeah. Met some new characters.
Yes, yes. And we're gonna be like, Voy is going to make me think, you know. He's a very pretty man and he knows how to use it. Like,
Hello, boy. You know, pro tip, whenever he shows back up again, if you get the chance to compliment him, you should.
I should. Absolutely. Oh,
Yeah.
Is that when he gets flustered?
Yeah.
That seems like something, because it said in his book, like, that he gets flustered if you return it.
Yeah, he's that guy. He's that guy that'll flirt with you to day's end, but then if you flirt back, he just becomes like a little blushy mess, and I'm just like, I love you!
That's amazing. Voy, the guy
ever.
True. Very, very true. Okay, I have to go find somebody to raid. Uno momento.
Everybody get down! We're trying to find somebody to raid. No.
Oh.
Save yourselves.
Get down, Mr. President.
Get down, Mr. President.
What the hell is wrong with me? Oh my god.
Only the best kinds of things.
Shovel's raiding. Or Shovel streaming. Let's go raid Shovel. Shovel's cool. You'd like Shovel, Dane. She's very cool.
Let us go raid a piece of gardening equipment.
Not quite. It's Shovel. So it's...
Oh, shovel.
Yes.
Something about the Discord voice call made it sound like you said shovel, and I was like, okay.
No, not Shovel.
I didn't
Shovel.
even question it. I didn't even question that somebody might be called Shovel.
Nah, Shovel's amazing. Shovel, my favorite streamer. I mean, my favorite streamers are Crow, so it's fine.
Yes, the Corvid.
The Corvid. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna work on getting that started. But yes, let's go hang out with Shovel and be nice to Shovel. Shovel's doing Played Up, which looks like so much fun. But I also feel like I get so stressed out, but we should do it, Day. I feel like I want to get us, like the regular gang of gamers together and do like a session of Played Up or something. That might be fun.
Oh, you're not gonna like the person that comes out of me. That's just like one of those co-op cooking games, right?
Yeah, it is.
You're not gonna like the version of me that comes out.
Zeph also loves Played Up, so if the other guys wouldn't be down, I mean, Day, Zeph and I could do Played Up. If you'd be down. If both parties are down.
Fair, like, I'm down, but fair warning, you're gonna get the years of working in a kitchen Day. Who's gonna come out? She's not... You've seen cooking shows. Yeah, that's very accurate to actual kitchens, and I will turn into that.
That's incredible. Oh. But yes, no.
I need to
Potential
go on
plans for
36
later.
now.
We could discuss it in the Discord or something. I'm down. But yeah, there's like 5 seconds until you're going to Shovel, so... Have a good night, guys.
Good night. Woo.
Just the eyes.
With a party of 2. Everything. Oh, it's
Amazing.
followers only chat, so I can't yell anyway.
Oh, Shovel's great. I love Shovel.